So we are at our Bon Heur, H-E-U-R, Bon Heur Pump Station, which is in the city of St. Clair Shores. It's on Harper at the end of Bon Heur Street, between 10 and 11 Mile Road. So many of you familiar with this area have been by here many, many times. And you may have always wondered, what's in that pump station? What does it look like? And if we seem like we're a little close here and close to the camera, it's because we are in a confined space. We're in what is known as the wet well for this particular pump station. And this pump station pumps combined sewer from St. Clair Shores and Roseville in East Point. And it's, as I say, it's been here since like 1980. And like all other pieces of infrastructure, it's antiquated. It's really expired as far as its life expectancy. So when I took this office, I knew this was something that we had to put in our capital improvements program, which we did. It's about a $9 million project that we're undertaking here. And all of those funds, by the way, we were successfully able to obtain them through federal funding. So there won't be any rate increase to the residents because of this particular project. We may have another water and sewer rate increase, but not because of this project. So it's a very important project. The interesting thing is the pumps themselves, which you're going to see here, they're called screw pumps because they look like enormous screws. And they aren't really. They're pumping the water up, right? They're lifting the water up. And what's so interesting, I think, and I won't call this technology, but maybe it is. It was first thought about at about 200 BC, if you can imagine. Now, I know this is old infrastructure. It's not that old, but Archimedes talked about this and had, pictures of this that we found, people have found in the archives. And then Leonardo da Vinci as well had some drawings with these screw pumps in it. So it's really interesting. And when we talked about changing these out, of course, we looked at all kinds of new technology. And the truth is, stuff is old, the technology is old, but as we're putting new pumps in, they work perfectly. Sometimes old is okay. And you just have to make sure it's up to par and that it's working properly. And this is a really interesting project, a great project. And I'm going to have Vince Astorino, who is our operations and flow manager, is going to explain to you what you're looking at, how these pumps actually work.
Yep, so we got 4 screw pumps, as Candice said here. 2 of them are smaller, 2 are 10,000 gallons per minute each. The other 2 are 20,000 gallons per minute each. More used for like wet weather and things along those lines. What we're doing with this project is all 4 screw pumps are being replaced, the motors are being replaced, the electrical system's being replaced as well. And we're going with slightly larger motors to give us more flow capacity at this station for future-proofing ourselves, essentially. So going from 40,000 GPM kind of capacity up to 50,000 GPM capacity.
Can you talk a bit about how you get these things in and out of here,
yep,
which I think is fascinating.
Yep. So we actually have to take a portion of the roof off. The roof is slotted to where we can take it off directly over the pump itself. We set up a crane, and then the crane reaches down from outside, grabs the pump, and pulls it right out through the roof and sends it off to get a new one installed. So it's pretty impressive.
Now, one thing is, everything on this project is made in the USA. Okay, we never buy Chinese steel or any of that stuff on our projects. We buy USA-made products. And this particular product, I think it's made in Illinois, I believe, but it's all USA product. What are we missing? Anything else?
We are installing an odor control system as well to mitigate any odors that are coming from this area through this pump station. So there'll be a carbon vessel outside that's installed, and fans that blow the air from the inside of here through that carbon tank. New generator, upgraded generator out for the facility. Those are like the core elements to this.
One other thing is that the way that this thing is designed with the new pumps, what we're going to find here is we actually have an additional capacity for us to store flow, if you will, when we have these heavy rain events. As you know, our department is very, very focused on stopping combined sewer overflows from discharging out into Lake St. Clair. And so this is going to give us a million gallons of additional storage. So, you know, that could be another 5% of reduction. That's correct?
Yeah, I think it's about 9%.
Oh, 9%.
Better.
I like your story better than mine. So almost 10%, we round up, of reduction in combined sewer overflows. And then one other thing as well that needs to be pointed out. Everything that we do, besides, you know, upgrading and improving all of our infrastructure, besides trying to reduce combined sewer overflows out into the lake, St. Clair Shores is a very low-lying area. This part of our entire region, quite frankly, is a very low-lying area. And because of us being stormwater managers as well, and understanding that the weather is changing and we're having significant more rainfall, more intensity to our rainfalls, we have to make sure that we position ourselves and our posture as we're going forward to make sure that we don't have flooding in basements. And in St. Clair Shores, most of the homes were built, you know, decades ago, and they're low, and most of them have basements. And many of the basements have been refinished, refurbished. They're beautiful, and so we have to make sure that we do think about everything that we're doing with an eye toward the future of preventing flooding as well. And we've done so many different projects, and every one of these projects is having a significant impact on reducing the combined sewer overflows that we discharge into Lake St. Clair. As we are all, and I know everybody watching this video agrees with this, we live in Michigan, the Great Lakes state. We are all focused on everything we could possibly do to protect our magnificent Great Lakes.
Follow us on social media. For more information, explore our website, reach out via email, or connect through our toll-free hotline, 1-877-679-4337.